Let's talk. You sit at your table, I'm sitting at mine. Let's have a conversation. Give me a second. Letting the Holy Spirit lead me on this one. You know what the problem is? You keep allowing people to mess with you. You were probably that same person that got bullied in school. It's happening once again. Stop being a people pleaser. The people ain't care when you were the one that fell face first in the dirt and they kicked you and they stepped on you. They jumped on your back and broke it. They stabbed you in the same back that's already laying down. They kicked you while you was down, basically is what I'm saying, and you're still around them. For what? Did it make you feel better that you're around snakes? People with sharp teeth ready to sink their claws or teeth into you? Backstab you, literally. You're already on the ground. How far can you get? Like, how much more can you take right now? Like, they talking about you. You know this. Someone has told you this. A bunch of people have told you this and you still around them. Why? They're not doing nothing to benefit you. They sucking you of your energy and they being fake behind your back. And even if they do know that they're talking about you, they're still in your face. They still think, oh, she or he, they dumb. They don't know what I'm doing. Whole time you do, and you still around it. I used to be like that. I knew people that used to talk about me, talk dirt over my name, and I still used to be trying to be in their face. They used to bully me, by the way. It wasn't just no talk. No, it was straight bully me and my friends. And at the end of this, we went to high school. This was middle school. We went to high school, and I was still trying to be girlfriend. She was like, I don't know why you trying to be friends with me. Nah. And I was like, is we cool? Like, I wanted to get her to like me. You know what I mean? I was trying to get her, like, validation, if that makes sense. Trying to get her to be my friend. She was like, okay, yeah, we can be cool. She didn't talk to me. And she was still talking about me. And her friends was talking about me, too. I'll never forget, I got out the car. My grandma used to take me to school. Well, my school's like close as heck to my house. And my grandma used to drop me off. And I'll never forget the people that were cool with the girl I'm referring to that used to bully me from middle school. He said that he saw my grandma's car. Like, I was literally getting out the car. This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I'm getting out the car telling my grandma bye. Now, my grandma had a car that she named Betsy. I didn't like Betsy because it was embarrassing getting in the car because my grandma loved that car down, but the roof of the car was hanging. It was like some mildew situation where, like, I guess it got wet in the car and then the ceiling of the car started to hang down. And we put tacks to try to hold it up, but then it'll fall right down. I started taking the tacks for them. I used to take and put them in my pocket and go in my room and then put stuff on the wall with the tacks. And I never told my grandma this, but I used to do that. So they started falling down again, and we didn't have no tacks because I would take them, of course. So yeah. So, and my grandma's car was older. She had a lot of trash. She was a smoker, so she had a lot of trash and stuff. Sorry, grandma. Gotta tell it like it is. She kept water bottles and stuff to, like, clean her windows because when she didn't have water in her car, you know how you press the little button and the water shoots out and you wipe your windows? She didn't have that, so we had to put water. And then sometimes it'll be like when it get cold again, she didn't have that feature, so when it'll be ice on the windshields. I'm just yapping right now. I apologize. We used to put water, and I used to have to put water on the windshield every morning and clear the windows. But that's besides the point. But you get it. Like, the car was tan. It was very old. And my grandma loved the heck out of her car. But people recorded it. I was getting out the car. You could see me getting out the car walking. Head down, walking into class, talking to myself, talking to God, whatever you want to call it. Just talking to myself. And then They record me for a few seconds, then record my grandma leaving, and they're in the background laughing, calling my grandma car something. It wasn't, I don't know what they call her the car something. It's something older. It was, I don't remember the exact name they called my grandma's car, but it wasn't the name, which is Betsy. They was calling it something. I promise. I'm trying to remember as I'm saying the same thing over and over, y'all. I promise I'm trying to remember, but I can't. And I felt betrayed because I was like, why are you recording my grandma's car? Like, I thought that was so weird. Because when he first approached me, this person, because I thought we were cool, me and this person, he said, oh, what kind of car your mama drive? My mama drive a Mercedes. That's what he said. My mama drive a Benz too. She do. Yeah. Saying how his mama got this in this car, just rubbing it in my face, just to show me the video of me getting out the car and then recording my grandma. Like, the build-up was crazy. And it was weird as heck. And I had classes with this person, so I just stayed from around him. And my friend warned me. She was like, yeah, he don't like you. And then I started realizing, because she was like, if he touched your hair, that means he talking about your hair. I was like, and he came up to me one time, oh, who did your hair? I like it. We was in 9th grade, y'all. By this time. 9th grade, and I was still getting bullied talked about. So that's what I'm saying. Don't be around these people. You know they talking about you. Stay the heck away from them. Because if you're anything like me, you knew they was talking about you, and you still going to be around with them, you look back at it today, and you like, why would I do that? So don't do that. That's all I'm trying to say. Is just stay away from people that don't like you. You know they don't like you. They act some type of way around you. Don't be around them. Be around people that are your friends. And if you don't got none, good. Because people are weird nowadays. Friends aren't friends. Friends are backstabbing liars. Most of them. They don't like you because you're different than them. You got more personality than them. You're more creative than them. I can go on and go on and go on. You got family that supports you. Your mama give you money, and now you all of a sudden you got mama's money or daddy's money. Like, people gonna make any type of thing up if they jealous of you. Everything you do is gonna be an issue. So don't care that much. People got their own lives. And sometimes people say what they're really thinking about themselves and they project it onto you. I used to be an adamant one just to do that. This is just a rant, by the way. I had a topic, but I'm going off script. It's just whatever I'm just talking about. So please don't mind me. But yeah, y'all, I just don't stop caring about what people say. You don't need nobody validation. If you got God, that's all you need. You don't need family, and I'm one to know that. My family has gave me bare minimum since I was a little kid. So, ain't nobody doing worse than that. Your family, that's the bottom of the barrel. Your family betraying you, that's crazy. But it happens. And for y'all that don't have family, for y'all that have mamas that love the crap out of y'all, hold on to that. Because I caught myself looking for a mama in one of my ex-boyfriend's household, and that lady wasn't my mama, and she wasn't finna pretend like one. Because when situations would happen with the person, with my ex-boyfriend, I got blamed for it. In the mama's eyes and in my mama's eyes. I talked to my mom about it. Oh, it's not that. She just don't want you around her son because your negative energy. That's what my mama told me. She didn't want to be around your energy. She see how you move. That's something along the lines of what my mom told me. Instead of, okay, daughter, I see how you feel. Mind you, she knew that this woman didn't care for me. Based off what I was saying and based off because my ex-partner's dad told my dad that in a few basic words that his baby mama does not like me, does not care for me. I don't know what her opinion has to do with it, but she was the one that was really controlling. So it matters because family's first in a lot of dynamics, and that's what messes up relationships. Because, I mean, hey, if you're an adamant believer of family first, cool. But I try to tell people, you won't know nothing until your family betray you. And if they have, it's different over here. If your family ever talked about you, ever wished negativity on you, it's a whole different ballgame. Then you like, what really do I got to lose? Because, I mean, you technically got fake family. You know what I mean? I've been there. I'm trying to tell y'all. This is just a rant, by the way. It's just me yapping, but I've been there. Where first of all, I'm adamant. I have mommy issues. Like, y'all don't understand, man. I have mommy issues. Daddy issues, I don't really got them. I already know how my dad was since I was a kid. We hung out, when I was a little kid. Then it kind of stopped when I became a teenager. The love kind of stopped when I became a teenager. Bumped the hanging out. When I started becoming a teenager, my family started acting weird. My mom and dad, especially my mama. Like, I really can just go into detail about how my parents switched up for real. Because they're so nicer to strangers than me. Like, they're so nice to people that they don't even know versus me. And I don't want to pick up that trait because sometimes I feel like I have that trait when it comes to family that I don't get along with. I'm nicer to the people around them, like their friends and stuff. Whole time their friends have been the ones allowing my parents to talk crap in their ear. But smile in my face as if, oh yeah, she's so well behaved. I'm well behaved because I was scared into being well behaved. That's fear, honey. That's not technically obedience. That's fear in my eyes and in my heart. I'm scared of this woman. I ain't well behaved. Cause in her eyes, I'm bad. Imagine being treated like a prisoner or like a stranger in your own house. Some people may relate to that. Your mama not really doing that for you. The house goes completely empty of food and your mama not worried about it because it's not her job. You're grown. You need a job. But yet your dad gets himself food, don't ask you. Your grandma the only source of the one that's being nice and looking out because she's the only one that buys you food. And then again, if you borrow from her, your mama say that you should be borrowing from her mom because she's on a fixed income and only has enough food for herself. You get in trouble for asking for bread from your mama. Your mama tried to lie to your uncle when he tried to give you money. Mind you, he just got paid for the job and he gave you money. And all you was doing was playing about it. You was like, oh, we a team. I helped you out. Give me a few dollars type job. It was just a joke that you have with your uncle because you close with your uncle. Your sister. Oh my gosh, Tamaya, your mom's brother, by the way. She's lying. Oh, I give her money. Don't give her no money. I give her money. I'm gonna give her money right after this. I'm like, you lying. You don't even give me money. And if you do, I either gotta owe you back or you gonna keep reminding me that you gave me money. Y'all, last time I hung out with my mama, she bought me clothes. I didn't say thank you, but I was going to, but I didn't. And my mama, here she goes. She was buying clothes for me. It was a few items. Plus, she put like 2 of my things back. Mind you, she bought her own stuff as well. It was like I had like 3 items and she had like more than me. Had shirts and stuff she was picking up. The total was $70. She took 2 of my items off because the dress that I wanted, a really pretty dress I wanted, was $10 instead of being like $6 or however it was. Mind you, this is a $10 store. She put my stuff away and got what she wanted. Now, granted, okay, she bought me stuff she didn't have to. Cool, yeah, that was nice. But she's really cheap when it comes to me. Really anybody except herself. Very cheap. I don't understand that. I never got that, but like I said, that's that bare minimum type reality. Like, I call it, well, it's really poverty spirit, but my mama make good money, so why is it that, you know what I mean? And I'm not sitting here trying to dog my mama. I just want y'all to understand this perspective. Basically, we get out the store, and my mama, we in the store, right? My mama talking about some, I said something, and she talking about some, well, did you? Oh, no, I said, thank you. I said, thank you. And then she was like, well, did you tell me thank you for buying your shirts and buying this and that out the store? I told her, you are something. She's like, yeah, exactly. And I'm like, I said to myself, she's really petty. Because you ain't have to do that. I understand I didn't tell you thank you, that I was wrong of me, because she bought stuff for me. But in the store, she was also saying how she don't got to buy stuff for a grown adult, and how I need to make my own money, and how I need to take care of myself. Granted, okay. But there's a lot of grown adults that are my age, 21 years old, that their parents still buy them stuff. Just because. It don't gotta be just because, like, I feel like sometimes my mama has done stuff just because she wanted me to. There's a difference between doing something genuinely versus doing something to throw it back in somebody's face or doing something to look good. My mom has done birthday parties just to look good and everything. Because when I turned 19 years old, my dad was in recovery because he was getting something removed off his arm. He has lymphedema in one of his arms. I don't know if he still has it, but he had it. And my mama, she was going through something where she had to pay the bills and she was struggling basically. And I didn't give her no money. I don't know if I was working at this time or not. I think I was. And my mama, the day of my birthday, we went to church first of all. Okay. We went to church first of all. I didn't even want to go to church, first of all. It was Sunday. I was wearing this cute little outfit. And we get in the car. She calls my dad. My mom fusses about me not having my earrings in. Mind you, my hair's not done. Nobody worrying about my overall look. My mama didn't offer to get my hair done or nothing. Not saying that it's her job, but, it's my birthday. Wouldn't you want your daughter to feel special on her special day, right? Mind you, I'm 19 years old at this time, still. Putting that into perspective. So she's fussing about because I didn't have my earrings in. Oh, you're a female. You're supposed to have your earrings in. Why don't you have your earrings in? Then she gets on the phone with my dad and brings it up to him. So he's getting on to me on my birthday, making me feel some type. Oh, Johnny, I said his name. But Jay, she looking out the window. She upset. Why she upset for? She should be happy. Today her birthday. Just not saying that she said that, but this is something she would say. Yeah, and we ain't getting on to her. We just telling her right from wrong. She need to have her earrings in. And then she bringing up other stuff, irrelevant stuff, just to get him to get upset at me. This is my mom, by the way. So then we get to church. My mom don't tell nobody it's my birthday, and I don't mean to bring it up because my birthday was ruined already by the get-go. I didn't want to go to church. I'm being forced to go to church. We could have done mom-daughter breakfast that morning, like especially after church, because they didn't know it was my birthday. I had to tell them it was my birthday. And then I got a few dollars and this and that. My mama, she don't care. We get home. We don't go out to eat. We just go home. It's just me and her. House dead. No energy, nothing. My mom is talking about making my favorite meal. Mind you, she just came from the store. I think she had left and came from the store. I come out the kitchen because she called my name. She calls me 30 times a day. Tamaya! All the time. And it was so annoying because she has a whole husband, but she calls me to get simple stuff. Yeah. So I'm like, okay. And then she's like, okay, so I bought some stuff from the store. What do you want for dinner for your birthday dinner? I told her mac and cheese and like maybe a roast or something. She didn't feel like cooking. She had no intention of cooking, but still asked me. And then, you know what the kicker is? She's sitting in the living room, and I'm in my room trying to entertain myself because I'm so bored. Like, the birthday girl's stuck in her room, no friends, just in her room. And I think I was smoking around that time, too, so I think I smoked that morning, I believe. No, I didn't. I think I did, yeah. I think I went smoking that morning with my friend. I smoked weed. But if you know what type of life I had, not saying that as an example, but I'm just saying, yeah. So I was in my room baking TikToks, I was bored, and then my mom called me in my room. She's like, your money's on the counter. They did this. This is the second year in a row they've done that. The first year when I turned 18, they didn't want to even. My parents was both home, and they said, you're 18. You don't really have to be around us. You can go out with your friends. So they took me to the mall, and I got a card with some money in it, and that was basically it. We didn't go out to eat. We didn't do nothing because they wanted me to hang out. They were so adamant about me hanging out with my friends. And my friends threw me a birthday party. The last birthday party or celebration I got from my parents, where we had like decoration and stuff like that. Not necessarily cake, but cupcakes. It was around COVID. And the last birthday party, like with cake and gifts, was when I was 10. I could say when I was 11, but nobody bought me gifts. And we only went to a trampoline place. That was it. My birthday was literally over after all my 5th grade friends came to the one event, and we did what we did, and I went home. That was it. And I spent the rest of the night doing nothing. That was mostly my birthdays. I had some birthdays where my mama didn't tell even the restaurant people. Like, we went to Golden Corral, and I told them they was singing happy birthday for somebody else, and I told my mama, I was like, it's my birthday. She was like, well, tell them it's your birthday. You're the adult. That was so weird to me. And then I always get in trouble around my birthday too. Like, my parents would say, and I don't know if they didn't have the money to take me out, so they just made excuses. Because every birthday I wasn't bad. Yes, I did stuff, but at the end of the day, it's your daughter's birthday, and you're still gonna punish her because it's her birthday and she was bad in school. I get it, but give her something. You're gonna take all of her joy away and her presents because she was bad? People make mistakes. Plus, if I was bad, it was mostly because I didn't get attention. Bro, I hated not going to aftercare. I loved going to after school. Like, after school program, I loved it. I got so upset when my parents would pick me up early to the point where they would pick me up late. Because I didn't have siblings at home, y'all. I didn't have nobody to play with. It was just me. You know how sad that is? To only have interaction with kids after school and at school? And them interactions wasn't nice. Them kids would bully me, but I still rather would have been at school than rather than home. Because me and my parents, we ain't do nothing. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, we had like game nights and stuff when I was growing up, but that stopped. We had events where my mama would let people come over, and we had events, but that stopped. When I got older, that stopped completely. My mama gave me, back to my next birthday, my mama gave me a card, said, your money on the table. No card, y'all. Just the money. That shit. Lord forgive me. Sorry, that crap made me cry, yo. My sister came over. We hotboxed in the car. Went to her house. Smoked. Went to Wendy's. Saw one of my classmates. Bro, that joint was funny. Like I said, I'm not promoting smoking weed. I'm not promoting smoking nothing. I'm just saying what I did. I'm being really, really transparent right now. That was kind of fun. But I was sad because I had to go home. I couldn't stay over because it was a school night. And my mom was not letting me stay. My mom never let me stay home. Even when I was sick, I had to be dog sick for my mom to let me stay home. I remember I was throwing up one time. My dad got mad because I was home. Are you sure you're sick? Then he called my mom to confirm as if she was home to see if I was sick or not. Like, when I would be sick, my parents used to think that I was lying. Or when we didn't have school one day, my dad would call my uncle, who's a teacher, to confirm that we didn't have school. My parents would do all that just because they thought I was lying. That's crazy. Yeah. My parents. That's why I never felt comfortable telling them nothing. I'm going on a whole rant, y'all. Somebody gonna watch this video. Yeah, that's why I don't really care about what people say about me, because my first bullies was my parents. And they used to be like, well, you rather us tell you than other people, but it's a way you tell a child something, because it's going to be ingrained in their brain for a long time. And then the healing that takes place, when the much healing that you need, because you have to heal from childhood trauma as an adult, and that takes sometimes a while, years almost. Because you've been ingrained with so much negativity, so much stuff that you didn't need to be filled with. Instead of life, they filled you with the opposite. They filled you with negativity. So you have to get that out of your system. That's kind of why I make videos. I'm not, if it's talk about my experience to help people, I'll talk about it. I don't mind. I'm not going to live through it, but I'm not around those people anymore. They still talk about me, yeah. Maybe not as much because I'm doing something that benefits me. So they have positive stuff to say, because before, my mama would only have negative stuff to tell her friends. Oh, yeah, you'd have to ask her, because my mom was ashamed because I wasn't doing the right thing when I graduated high school. But I was depressed. Like, after high school, I couldn't even picture out the rest of my life because I was planning on ending it. Because I knew I wasn't getting my diploma. I knew I didn't get enough credits, and my mama was harping on me. Like I said, pushing me when I was already down. When she found out that I was skipping class to hang out with my boyfriend in the parking lot of school, because I was doing that, and when she found out I wasn't going to class and I was skipping school to come back home because my school was up the street from my house, like was like 3 streets up from my house, she got bad. When she got bad, she got physical. She punched me in the stomach. She was spitting in my face, all in my face. Like, you need to do what you're supposed to do. We don't raise no dummies around here. Just whatever a mom that had no sense at the time would say, because she was angry at me. But when she punched me in my chest, that mug hurt. And I had to sit there. And I couldn't cry in her face. Because if I cried in her face, she might hit me again, possibly. Or, maybe tell me that why are you crying for? You so-and-so years old. You shouldn't be crying. Yeah. Like I don't have feelings. You're not a kid. That's not good. Your parents should not be saying that. But yeah, I'm not, this is so draining. I'm sorry. I can't keep talking about this stuff, but it's just a rant, y'all. Giving personal experience and advice in the same video. Thank y'all for watching. Please share your experience down below if you feel comfortable enough to. And if you haven't already, join the good side, the God side, the great side. That's Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Peace. Just to record it is. Y'all are finna make me a smoothie with some water and see how it turned out. Will it turn out good? Ouch. We'll see. I'm not recording that. Okay, bye, y'all. See you later.